Hey guys, subscribe for daily content. And if you're shopping for gear, make sure you check out the description for the newest items at some of the very best online retailers. There's also links for some of the items that I personally recommend. Thanks! What's going on YouTube? Metal Complex here, and today I've got another short little unboxing video to show you guys. This knife actually came in the same package as the Diatomic, but I was really wanting to highlight that one, so I didn't unbox this at the same time. I have no idea what this is. It was sent to me by WE Knives. Thank you so much to WE Knives for sending this in for me to take a look at. Thanks to my patrons for supporting me, and please make sure to follow me on Instagram at metal_complex. Okay, so what do we have here? What is this? Here's the little information sheet, but I don't like to read instructions. Envisage. Envisage? 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 Hand rub satin CPM 20 CV blade. Okay, blue titanium handle. It sounds interesting. I am certain that whatever is in this box is actually available by the time you're watching this video. I try not to release things before they're available, but sometimes I can't help it. In the case of these WE knives, usually they're available. So, whatever this is, if you want to check it out, just go down into the description and check it out. It does help my channel when you use those links, but that's entirely up to you. Okay, we have some sort of karambit. It is a titanium frame lock karambit. That's what it is, and it's a front flipper too. Oh, well, that certainly was not what I was expecting. That is a short little blade. But then again, you know, the handle looks so long because there's a ring there. I mean, had I pulled this out and it looked like this, then I would have been like, yeah, there's not a very big blade in there. But, okay. Hand rub satin finish, CPM 20 CV. Tumbled titanium, a couple of holes and things in there. We got the karambit ring. It's all titanium. It's all there. I really hope that the price isn't insane here, because while there is a lot of titanium, there's a bag spacer, which is actually part of the ring. And we've got, you know, the titanium clip. There's really not a whole lot going on here outside of the hand rub satin finish 20 CV blade. I mean, all premium materials. I just really hope that WE hasn't gone super crazy with the price tag on this one. Access to the lock bar is good. The access to the thumb stud, or the positioning of the thumb stud, is good. You can reverse flick it, all that. I don't know any karambit tricks. I just know that your finger's supposed to go in that hole, which is not something that I personally do on a daily basis. I don't really need something like this, which is why I don't generally carry stuff like this, but, you know, to each their own. How about we measure it? Let's get some specs here. Overall length, it's actually only 7 inches long. I thought it would be longer than that. Blade length is coming in at 2.5 inches on the dot. I wonder if this is like they're trying to get around some legal issues in some places. The cutting edge is also 2.5 inches. How about we do just a couple of size comparisons? You know what we should do is put it up against the Riot XOK, which in my opinion is a much more interesting karambit. So this guy is a lot more hunched over, right? But the XOK is made out of, boy, are we about to see like a karambit trend? Man, how freaking weird if the next trend is like premium karambits, right? Some of the ugliest looking. I'm sorry. I think karambits are so ugly, right? It just looks like a vulture, like that started, you know, it started life out like not being the best looking thing ever. And then it got hit by a Mack truck, and this is just like what's left over on the road. Ugh. Or it looks like a plague doctor, right? Just like a really like old, like he should have retired, but they're like, we gotta call you back in because of the Black Plague. Like, we need you to come back to work. And he's like, no, I retired. Like, no, we need you to come back in, right? He's like 87. But anyways, yeah, it's a little bit longer. I think it's more so because the XOK has got, you know, more curvature to it. Let's put it up against, I don't have my regular size comparison knives out here, but let me pull them out here real quick and see if we can get some other size comparisons, some other more recognizable knives. Let's get this one, and this one. So up against the Benchmade Griptilian, or in this case the Ritter Hog, PM2. How about the Rat? There we go. How about another, made by the same company? The Elementum is almost exactly the same overall length. Just a bit more presence there. And then I think last but not least, we'll do the Pyrite. Here we go. I know we'll do these again when we actually do the review, but sometimes, some people, like, this is all they watch. They don't need to watch my reviews because they really just want, like, specs and somebody to react to it. And these videos are shorter, which is, part of the reason why I do the unboxings. Let's weigh it. Just curious. Just want to know what it weighs. Where's the scale? Right here. Okay. Weight on this guy. It's not the worst looking. I mean, like, I'll be honest with you. It's not the worst looking karambit I've ever seen. In fact, as far as karambits go, it's probably on the better looking side. I have never seen a front flipper karambit. That's a first. Absolutely. I mean, the centering and everything is good. The detent's here. Yeah, the detent's good. Okay. Weight 3.84 ounces. Okay. Let me give you guys a pocket demo here, and this is another thing that I really dislike about karambits, and for some people it doesn't matter. Let's use the WE thing. Imagine that this is the outside of your pocket, okay? Look how much... This whole thing is going to be sticking up out of your pocket, and I know some people are like, that's so you can do a tactical grab, right? Okay. I don't know. I'm sure that there are combat experts who could explain to me why it is that this grip somehow puts you at an advantage, right? I'll say that I feel, I don't know anything about. This is just me speculating, right? I'm going to fully admit, because I get mad at people when people are like, $200 for a pocket knife, how could somebody do that? Like, it's like, maybe think like there's something you don't know, right? That's the first thing that we should think as human beings is, maybe I don't have all the information. Instead of just like having a bunch of dumb noise come out of your face hole, right? Maybe think, I probably don't have all the information, all right? I'm going to do that right now. I don't know anything about hand-to-hand combat or combat with a knife, right? So I can't really speak on this. If I try to critique the necessity of something like the ring on the back of a karambit, it's stupid because I don't know any better. I've never been taught. I am certain that I don't have all the information, right? But as I'm holding this thing, the only thing that I am confident of is that I'm not going to drop it. And maybe that's it. Or perhaps that it's when the knife is upside down, when you're fighting with your hands, I guess this is a more offensive or defensive position for the blade. I don't know. I honestly have no idea. I don't really understand how karambits work. I've never really been interested in hand-to-hand combat with a knife or using a knife as a weapon. I've just never been interested, so I never learned, right? I'm sure there's a reason. In fact, I welcome anybody down in the comment section to explain it to me and anybody else who's in the same boat as me and doesn't understand. I would be more than happy to learn. So, anyways, I mean, I have to. I got 2 karambits to review. I have avoided these things, and now they're being jammed down my throat. If you were going to EDC a karambit, though, this one does have a pretty utilitarian blade shape. I would say a lot better at doing day-to-day stuff than this ancient plague doctor, this retired plague doctor. Okay, that's going to be it today, guys. Thanks so much to WE Knives for sending this in. Like I said, I'll link it down below if you guys want to check it out. Please make sure to follow me on Instagram at metal_complex. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. If you'd like to check out my other content, I do, of course, have lots of videos of knives that are either expensive or inexpensive that I do or don't like, so check those out. And if you enjoy all my content, go ahead and click on that Metal Complex logo right there and subscribe because there's definitely more coming. Thanks again for watching, everybody, and have a great day.